Attention passionate Chicago, Bears fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago Bears fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. This is one of those rumors that's been making waves across NFL circles, and for a good reason. The chatter is heating up around the possibility of the Chicago Bears making a bold move to add one of the most disruptive interior defenders in the league, Chris Jones of the Kansas City Chiefs. The idea is that the Bears, sitting at 9-3 and surging with their young talent, might be on the verge of pulling off a blockbuster trade that could reshape the entire NFC landscape. And let's be honest, Bears fans, we've seen teams make bold moves before, but this one could be a game changer, especially for a team that's been building momentum all season long. The Chiefs, currently sitting at 6-6 and navigating a tight cap situation, with just around $3 million in cap space, are facing some tough decisions. They're still contenders, no doubt, but their defense has been a bit porous, allowing about 19 3-points per game. That's not bad, but when you consider that their run defense has been ranked 22nd in the league, it's clear they have some issues to fix. And that's where the rumors start to swirl. The Chiefs are reportedly considering trading away Chris Jones, a multiple-time All-Pro, and one of the league's most versatile and disruptive defensive tackles. According to reports from Adam Schefter, the Chiefs are looking for draft capital to help ease their cap crunch and to focus on extending Patrick Mahomes' contract, which is a priority as they aim to keep their Super Bowl window wide open. Now, let's talk about Chris Jones himself. This guy is an absolute force on the defensive line. At 31 years old, he's a veteran with 75 career sacks to his name, and he's still playing at an elite level. His 2025 PFF grade of 92.4 makes him one of the top defensive tackles in the league, and in 12 games this season, he's been dominant, with 10 solo tackles, 10 assists, 20 combined stops, and 3 sacks for 16 yards. Plus, he's got 12 QB hits and is +2. 2 EPA disrupt metric shows how much of a difference he makes on the field. His win rate of 52% and pass rush grade of 95.1 are indicative of his consistency and ability to impact the game. The numbers are staggering, folks, and they're why many believe that adding Jones to the Bears' front seven could be exactly what they need. And for Bears fans, this isn't just about adding a star player. It's about transforming a defense that has been progressing all season long. Chicago's defensive line, especially after Odeyingbo went down with an injury, has been working tirelessly to establish a formidable presence. Adding a player like Jones, who, by the way, is known for his ability to disrupt both the run and the pass, could elevate this unit to new heights. His 2023 campaign, despite shoulder issues that caused him to miss a couple of games, has still been impressive. He's averaging around 2.5 pressures per game, and his PFF WAR of 3.2 compares him favorably to some of the legends of the game like Reggie White from the 1990s. When you factor in his ability to generate consistent pressure, especially against double teams, 94% power success against doubles, it's easy to see how he could become a cornerstone of Chicago's defense. Now, there are some skeptics in Kansas City, of course. The Chiefs might worry about losing depth in their secondary, which has allowed a 41.3% third down conversion rate this season, and they're also risking their interior run defense, which has dropped by 12% this year. But the trade would be about more than just numbers. It's about making a statement, about signaling that the Bears are serious contenders and willing to make bold moves to secure a playoff spot and push deep into the postseason. For the Bears, this potential acquisition comes at a perfect point in the season. The team is already showing signs of growth, with their pass rush improving significantly, especially with the addition of players like Sweat and Robinson. The pressure they're generating has increased by 19%, and their sack total is projected to be around 50 by the end of the season, a huge improvement over previous years. Chicago's defense has also become more stingy in points allowed, dropping from over 25 points per game earlier in the season to just 18 now. Turnovers are up too, with the Bears creating 21% more takeaways, a crucial factor in winning close games. Adding Jones along with Robinson could could turn the Bears' defensive front into one of the league's most feared units. Imagine the pressure on opposing quarterbacks, especially in the playoffs, where every second counts. The Bears could leverage Jones's disruptive ability to set the tone early and often, forcing turnovers and creating scoring opportunities. His impact wouldn't just be felt in the stats, but in the confidence and swagger of the entire defense. And if they're able to lock him in longer term, the Bears could be building a defensive core for years to come, a true foundation for a potential dynasty. From a playoff perspective, the timing couldn't be better. Currently sitting at plus 2,600 odds to win the Super Bowl, the Bears would be wise to make a move that not only bolsters their chances, but also sends a message to the rest of the league. Jones's presence could be that X factor that pushes the Bears over the top, especially in high-stakes moments. His ability to dominate against the run, combined with his pass-rushing prowess, makes him a nightmare for offensive lines and a perfect fit for the Bears' playoff push. Looking ahead, the trade deadline is coming up, and NFL insiders are watching closely. The Bears have already shown they're not afraid to shake things up. Remember last year's aggressive moves and draft strategy. This season, the team's young core, led by Justin Fields, has been making strides, and now is the time to add the finishing touches. If acquiring Chris Jones can solidify that defensive front and give the Bears the edge they need to challenge for a title, it's a move that could be remembered for years. Finally, let's talk about the bigger picture. The NFC North is no longer a one-team show. With the Lions and Packers also vying for supremacy, every game is critical. The Bears making a bold move like this could tip the balance, giving them the edge they need to not only make the playoffs, but to go deep. The division is wide open, and with the right pieces, Chicago could be on the cusp of something special, a return to dominance and a shot at that elusive Super Bowl trophy. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Chicago Bears news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you think bringing in Chris Jones is the right call? Would it solidify our defense and push us into serious Super Bowl contention? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Bears organization. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news. We're on the rise, and with moves like this, the future looks brighter than ever. Bear down.